Hi, welcome back. Today, we're visiting Shadowhaven. This place was dangerous enough when pirates ran the show, but now it's ruled by Quellan, sent by the Dominion. That makes it far worse. Be on guard, and if anyone offers you herbs, don't ask what they are. Just throw them away. Alright then, let's go.
On the western edge of Vacari, where sea fog devours the horizon and gulls scream like dying men, there lies a place few speak of without caution, and fewer still return from. Shadowhaven. Once it was freedom. A loose alliance of pirate captains who rejected kings, borders, and laws. They ruled the sea, drank like gods, and built their haven on blood and coin. But lawless things never stay untouched for long. Shadowhaven didn't fall to war, it fell to ambition. Maldrak of Goldmoor, once a noble turned exile, carved out his throne in this lawless city. He ruled with silvered words and the kind of ruthlessness pirates respect. But even Maldrak knows when to kneel. Now, he answers to another, Quellan Dreadcrusher, the Dominion's blade in mortal flesh. Quellan didn't conquer Shadowhaven. He was invited. Maldrak's allegiance bought protection, but it came at a cost. Quellan answers to someone even darker, a name that should have stayed buried, the Abyssal Dominion. And through Shadowhaven, that darkness spreads, quietly, cleverly, like a poison in the veins of Vacari. The city rises like a broken crown, crooked towers, leaning docks, and stone buildings that never stop weeping salt. The sky is never truly bright. Even noon carries the feel of dusk, as though the sun knows better than to linger. It smells of smoke, sea rot, and old magic. A place where nothing feels clean, and nothing is free. Shadowhaven's only rule is survival. And trust? That's a luxury bought with foolishness. Information sells faster than wine. A kind word costs more than a knife. And if someone helps you here, they probably already counted your coins. Lies are currency. Secrets are stock. And debts are rarely paid in gold. Unlike the other regions of Vacari, Shadowhaven cultivates nothing. No meadows. No gardens. No sacred groves. Just smoke-choked alleys and salt-bitten stone. The apothecaries here don't grow, they smuggle. They steal. They twist what already exists. And if someone were foolish enough to dive into the Cerulean Expanse for rare sea herbs, they'd likely be gutted by the merfolk of Coraluna or speared by the Aquaner elves long before surfacing. But that doesn't mean Shadowhaven is without medicine. Here, you'll find black market blends, unnamed in any proper herbal archive. Siren's poison, a drink that makes you fall for the first voice you hear. Used in seduction and interrogation. Tide-burn draft, pain-numbing rage in a bottle. Banned in 12 provinces. Moonblind ink, for tattoos that glow under moonlight, but steal your memories one by one. No dose is ever safe. And yet they sell out. Every time. Shadowhaven is home to the lost, the exiled, and the too dangerous to keep elsewhere. Runaways with broken oaths. Alchemists cast out for crimes. Smugglers who once wore crowns. Some hide. Some rule. And some simply wait for the right chaos to ride. No noble dragon lives in Shadowhaven. Few even fly above it. It is not worth burning. Not yet. But should the Dominion push too far, should Quellan breach his leash, then skies will crack with fire, and the seas will boil with wrath. The dragons watch. They remember. And when they strike, they do not miss. Valion? He's reckless, yes, but not suicidal. Shadowhaven aligns with the Dominion, and even Valion knows some places in Vacari aren't meant to be redeemed. He's never set foot in Shadowhaven, and never will. Shadowhaven thrives in silence, thrives in secrets. But its time in the shadows may be running out. And when war comes to Vacari again, the question won't be who rules Shadowhaven, but whose blood paid the price. Choose your side, traveler, and do not trust the dark.